Hold on.
Simple.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. We can't do the same thing me one Baba Mobile did to us. Okay? So, what is their danger? Makes sense because some of us, we have a plan in this case. If the plan is the angle I'm looking at, hey, I'll put my money there. You understand? If the plan is not what I'm looking at, no, I will not put my money there. If this plan is for say, okay, like we say, we are going to go to the court of what is it called? ECOWAS. Is it the next our line of plan to go to the ECOWAS? Is that what he's planning? Yes, I'll put my money there. What is the plan? Where are we now? What is the plan?
I support you, Susie.
Yeah.
I second that. We want to know each person's plan, then we can know where we are investing.
I thought it. You're right.
Thank you,
I
Susie.
support that.
Petkesh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Good evening, everybody on the panel. Susie and everybody, and Undisputed. I was there when this thing was discussed yesterday, right? And some people were trying to gaslight and all that. That's not the purpose. I like the fact that you try to control that situation. But with that being said, there's no need.
Am I the only one? Richie, I'm not hearing you.
Are you? It's only you, Adama. Go down and come back.
Is it my phone? Oh, okay.
Oh, I can hear my baby. Only you.
Yeah, thank you. And what I wanted to say,
everybody be your baby. Everybody, all the men for this justice don't carry them. Which is sorry talk, I beg.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. But I support what Susie just mentioned. Petkesh. This is what we should be promoting, regardless of individual, as you call it, right? For me, I like the transparency because that's what brings integrity to whatever we're doing. I support me. Sometimes I criticize him a lot, and I think he knows that from me. When I see things are not going well, I shout it out. And at the same time, I'm not shy to support him, gifted him. If I see that he's doing something that's remarkable, like what he did the last couple of days. Are you getting the point? But what's more important is, yes, there could be a slight kind of personality and all that clash. Let's set that aside, like you said yesterday. That's not the focus here. And with what Undisputed Lady mentioned about this lawyer, these wonderful lawyers who they were stopped not to come in, and now we all know that the reason behind why they were stopped not to participate in this on the inquest. So I think it's a good thing to say, like what Molly mentioned as well. I don't know how that would possible. I remember Lady Aris mentioned there's probability, there's possibility, but we need to approach them somehow. So the question is, are we approaching them as a legal person? And at the same time, you mentioned there's no way they can work without having a foundation. Those are the two questions. And then at the same time, I don't know, I'm sure Yomi probably have his own legal team as well. But if you want to work in a way that you think, okay, these two people can work together, I think it's down to them two people to actually talk, or maybe talk to, because I remember Espanda was here as well, trying to say something yesterday. I listened attentively to everything that was discussed yesterday. But my opinion is, set the difference aside, right? Whether you think, I cannot work with you, I rather work with my team, I cannot work with X and all that. But for me, it depends on the pathway that they choose. I'm ready to support both teams, especially Lady Aries, because I can see the high degree of transparency, whatever she does, honestly speaking. That's what I can say. That's my own opinion. And I beg to be different, but that's my own opinion. And so if we go that route, this Bankole and Smith that we're talking about, are they going to be the single lawyer for Lady Aries, or are they going to be the chosen lawyer for us, the public? I think that's the question we need to first answer first. I don't know, maybe Susan and Petkej, maybe you already have an answer to it. Because when you look at the dexterity these people have gained, it's quite important.
Sorry, come again. An answer to what? Sorry, come again.
I said, when you look at the experience that these Bankole and Smith guys have, right? And even though, apart from the experience they have in the past, even on this Justice for Mohbad, right, they were well prepared, right? Trying to humble themselves until they were frustrated out of the whole thing. And we know that they have, quest for humanity. That's what they're coming for. So I'm asking the question now. If we want to choose a legal representative, are you going to choose 2-3 different legal representatives that, okay, Yomi is choosing his own legal representative and Lady is choosing our own legal representative? So how do we put these two together? This is my concern.
See, they can even have 10 legal representatives in as much as they are coming from different foundations, but still working for same people.
Okay, different foundation.
On their own, yes.
Can I talk now, please, everyone? I will soon leave now, please.
Foundation.
Yeah.
Amika, please hold on. You will speak now. Just hold on. You will speak now. I don't want us to jump on another person's own.
Thank you.
So, Richie, since they are all coming from different foundations, it fits in. No, it is not a problem.
Okay. Yeah. So with what Susie mentioned, is that the same understanding?
Hold on. Let me add to what he just said. You see, let's say Yomi still have his own lawyer, and Aries have her own lawyer. You see, we can merge these whole people together, and the senior lawyer, will be the head of all lawyers, and they can all work together if they have mutual understanding.
Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
So that's it. So this one, they say, this. They can still work together if they have a senior lawyer, which is going to be the Bankole and Smith. Every other lawyer, they will work as a team. And that is the only way we can achieve what we are looking for. For real.
Yeah, I think that's yeah.
Please, can we give Aminka the
please, Madam Yinka.
Yeah. She said she wants to go somewhere and she wants to play a video or something. Maybe we'll put on a big screen. Sorry, please, everyone.
Let her do and go, please. Let's allow Aminka talk.
Yes, thank you.
She's been messaging me. Aminka, on mute, please, and carry on. Is she there?
Richie, please continue.
So everybody down their chakam. Please,
Richie, please continue before she.
I want to change phone. Wanna bring me up? Make I change phone.
Okay, I'll bring you.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, according to what Susie just mentioned, and like you mentioned, Petkej, I think it's down to those individuals. If that's a
yes, this is. See, my issue is, I'm seeing it that it's like these people, they don't really understand what we're saying. Yes, yesterday, for some days now, we've been doing this thing gradually, okay? And gradually, I think the prince, I don't know if the prince is still here. He even told me, he said he took the matter to Oloriebi's platform to ensure, because I said everyone can take it to other platform and let them know this is what, and let them continue where we stop, so that we can get this thing done. Okay, we can work in unity and get this thing done. So gradually, this discussion keep on increasing. Okay, and we are where we are. Yesterday, we push it to a certain stage, which I believe we shouldn't be having much issue today. I felt maybe this would have been discussed with Yomi because he was not here. But for me to be here, even after much more discussion today, someone is now writing me, this will not work. Yomi has already moved on. You know? So that thing just caught my attention. I said, oh, so what are we wasting our time for? I am not saying these people must work together. Work your separate ways. Our own is, let's get people to fund you. The people, which that's what we are pleading for. And the people are here now talking. I think it's an ideal thing for them to be here and listen to the people and hear the people. But if except you feel you have money somewhere so you don't need the people's support, fine. So I think we are doing ourselves.
Hold. I'm going to be interjecting you. Now, what you are doing, you are going to get in trouble with people. You use your platform to raise money for anybody that is fighting justice. They're definitely going to need a positive answer for their money. So, if you use your platform, campaign for money, and you raise that money, at the end of the day, the where you put the money, you are not get transparency. Are you going to answer? You answer questions for your donors. So, do you want to do that? That's why I say get behind the scene, talk to these people.
No.
You need to know
that
their
get
agenda.
behind the scene.
I don't
that
think
is
the
what
platform
you are
is used to
saying.
raise funds. So are you using the platform to raise funds? That's
Is
where
using his
Can I
voice.
talk now?
He's
Hello,
using
I
his
can talk
voice.
now. See,
Yeah,
I want
carry
to
on.
tell something. How na day? See, you know, earlier that time, I went to market. I be want talk something where I dey fear. Make I no go talk where they come. They ask me say bring evidence. I mean I know if you go tell girl police say come and repeat yourself. But just now, I just enter one of our wonderful platform where they posted Gurexi on that Josephine's platform. You know the same thing where that man tell us we say we not do. We only write petition. We not mention who they go arrest. Who they need to go and arrest. What thing happen? We only say we suspected the person they buy mobile. We not put evidence. Now the girl repeat herself. She told Gurexi and she dropped him from her page just now. So I would like to play am for now. Make una understand. And when she told him that you didn't let complain. You didn't let complain with evidences, and you don't tell the police who to go and arrest. Whistleblower. And the girl tell him the truth. The man no explain himself because you only submit.
Hold on.
I am
You
Yinka.
are talking
Wait
about
now.
I am Yinka. Hold on.
Hold on.
I want to play for now.
You are going
Ayayinka,
to.
hold on.
We
If you are
have-
talking
we have-
about Josephine,
Please, let us
Josephine
finish
is
one
not
before we
ready to take Mohbad's case. So,
Why will
Josephine made up her
is
mind.
it online? You
No.
will go and give her a Mohbad case.
No.
Mama Susie, will you go and
We
give her
get
Mohbad
it.
case online? Is it
Ayayinka,
online? You go and give her
we've
Mohbad
been Josephine
case?
for the past how many weeks? She's not ready.
Auntie, calm down. I want to
Josephine
ask
is
you
not going to
question.
give you the right thing to do. They know. The police know what to do. This is their case.
Wait, Auntie,
This is their
calm
case.
down.
Wait,
Listen to
Susie,
me.
wait.
Everything not be to the shout. Calm down.
Susie, wait.
Then now online when una begin to see Josephine. Now una go give an evidence and story of what happened to Mohbad. Abi una go meet her for office.
Play. I
You
am
report the
Yinka.
case, give her.
Play so that we can move forward.
You
Play.
understand? And they ask you question now. China for online, you go meet and they complain about Mohbad. I mean, you go meet them face to face, give her evidences where she go carry work.
If they ask me question, make her answer you, Ayinka.
Oh yeah, now answer me. I
One,
don't know.
she already removed herself from the case, so I'll be surprised for her to be advising people on what to do on this case. If
Ayinka, play what you
Josephine
want to
did
play
that
now.
today, I'll be so surprised. She removed herself from the case already. We all stormed her platform last week. This week, when you bring Mohbad up, she'll tell you, I'm not going to answer. So I will be so surprised for Josephine to be telling people this is what they should do, when she already removed herself from the case.
It's okay. Let's play. Let's
And most
hear.
importantly, for the little time you have engaged us, I know and I can say the mentality, the orientation, the perspective of Nigerians towards the Nigerian police has changed to some extent.
Thank you.
And if all the PROs can emulate that, we'll be able to engage them. And another thing is this. I am from Lagos, and the issue I like to clarify is the Lagos issue. But before I do that, I want to congratulate the former Lagos State PRO, David Udenye, who has just been posted to Abuja as the first PRO.
Sorry, Rachel movement, you are back again. Today you are telling me good evening. I hope all is well. Yet the other time you were calling me names, which was not nice.
Sorry.
All right, sir, please can you round up? Yes, because others are waiting.
I've not started, I'm coming. This is also a Rachel sympathizer. So, now, the thing is this. I want to ask you a question, ma'am. As a Nigerian senior police officer, and system, there is a creation of whistleblower. If a whistle is blown at an action or a reaction, at what point will police react to a blowing?
At what point we react to whistleblowing?
Yes, when you are there.
React in what way? When you I don't know. I don't know what you are trying to.
Let me clarify this to you. Like,
because I don't understand.
Like, it's not every crime that someone will come out to say, I was there, I saw it. Whistleblowing could be in any channel. It could be a letter writing. It could be a social media alert. It could be in any form that you are alerting the public that this is what happened. In a way that I need an incident has been blown out. At what point will police react? Or they wait for somebody to put pen to paper to write the Nigerian police?
I'm not getting you because you are breaking. At what point, when you report a case to us, we handle. When there are cases that, even online, when we see cases that very, very, there needs our attentions, we react. So I don't know if there's an instance of a particular case that needs political action.
The particular case.
We will call our attention to it so that we can quickly handle it.
Hello.
Are you hearing me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Did you hear what I said? I said there's a particular case that you want to call our attention to. Please just say it. So that is why I'm here.
Yeah, can you hear me? Like, I am interested in the case, or I am citing the case of Mohbad that VDM alerted as whistleblower to the public of looking into what the guy has been saying. I don't know at what point police will react to those information, either authentic or not, or investigate that matter.
So you can as well write a petition to us so that we can look into it. If you really want us to look into some concerns, you write a petition to the Inspector General of Police that, sir, I have this evidence attached with this, with the petition, then you tell the Inspector General of Police your concerns and areas which you feel that should be looked into it. Once you write this, you are giving him, and he will now assign people to investigate. So that's how to go about it.
Okay, it has to be that someone will write it.
Yes, you have to write. You have to write. But just like the other day, I was talking.
Thank you. Now, did you say that Gurexi and his critical Mumude has not done any job? He's asking her, okay, so it has to be that somebody needs to write a petition in attached to inform evidences. So all this while now only letter they submit. Hold on now, guys. They talk now. Hold on, Mr. Richie Mumbo. So now only letter on the right sees no evidence attached to the letter, and you expect police to respond. I don't understand. This is the same thing I wanted to say, but make it not be like same person they drag police or come outside. This woman don't repeat them by herself. And these people keep us for 2 years now. When they submit only letter, no evidence attached to it. No evidence attached to it. It is not, oh, so we have to write with evidence attached to it. Can you imagine? The last man standing, is the one talking here. Go. Let's continue. Mr. Richard, talk, Mike, continue.
Yeah, I was going to say, first thing, First thing, the Susie, this is just for Susie. The lady actually took the information on board, and she was expecting the Lagos State PR to turn up on Wednesday, but maybe because of the clash between the new position being administered to the Uday, because I remember I chatted him myself, and yes, and I believe maybe that's one of the response. That's why he actually acknowledged to come to Josephine's program, but unfortunately that didn't materialize. Yeah, we were expecting him on Wednesday. Now, going forward with this situation, with the way question Gracie was asking, the question we should be asking ourselves, though, BDM said himself that he will be sending some petition. Has he ever done that?
No, Oga, we are not here to discuss VDM.
Yes.
Mr. Richie, I sort of VDM right now. I sort of Gurexi and the underground movement.
VDM said he's waiting for Iyabo. He said when Iyabo just come, he will take everything.
Me, I not even talk about VDM now.
Yeah, because what I'm saying is, what evidence do they have? No, let's go for it.
Bros,
what evidence do they have?
Evidence where they fly everywhere. Shey Baba no fit go cafe, make them print out for them. You know, if you go photo studio, make them see and do printing for cassette. What will they talk now?
Okay.
Bros, evidence they online now. These guys will not come online to fetch evidence for us.
We play on. Let's finish first. I beg. Play on. Make we finish that your audio first. No vex.
Yes. Oh, where?
Yeah.
Oh, this just a summer my brain. Hey!
The Inspector General of Police, your concerns and
okay, wait. Let's move back a little.
It could be a letter writing. It could be a social media alert. It could be in any way that you are alerting the public that this is what happened. In a way that I need an incident has been blown out. At what point will police react? Or they wait for somebody to put 20 people to write the Nigerian police?
No, I'm not getting you because you are breaking. At what point, when you report a case to us, we handle. When there are cases that, even online, when we see cases that are very, very, needs our attention, we react. So, I don't know if there is an instance of a particular case that's the particular case. We will call our attention to it so that we can quickly handle it. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you.
Did you hear what I said? I said there's a particular case that you want to call our attention to. Please just say it. So that is why I'm here.
Yeah, can you hear me? Like I am interested in the case, or I am citing the case of Nova that VDM alerted as whistleblower to the public of looking into what the guy has been saying. I don't know at what point police will react to those information, either authentic or not, or investigate that matter.
So
Because
you can as well write a petition to us so that we can look into it. If you really want us to look into some concerns, you write a petition to the Inspector General of Police that, sir, I have this evidence attached with with the petition. Then you tell the Inspector General of Police your concerns and areas which you feel that should be looked into it. Once you write this, you are giving him, and he will now assign people to investigate. So that's how to go about it.
Okay, it has to be that someone will write it.
Yes, you have to write. You have to write. But just like the other day, I was talking about cyberbullying, and people said some people are bullying people online and trolling and dragging people online. And I said there's an act, actually, cyber crime act, that you can actually write. If you want the police, don't just go online and put things. If we start investigating a case and the person said the person said he doesn't want to go on with the case, what do we do? But if you report a case or you write a petition on any issues, definitely the police will look into that issue. So please, as you have some concern, write a petition to the Inspector General. Attach it. So please, I'll have to drop you because you've been talking for long. Let others talk.
I have a critical concern that I need to call your attention to.
So you have to call me back. Let me listen to others, please. Because some people have been dropping, they are saying they want to talk to.
Because there are fundamental situations that I need to call your attention to. Very fundamental and very crucial.
Okay, please, you have 2 minutes to do that so that others can actually go.
Thank you very much. I think last year on the 2024 June 5, 2024, there was the word out and there was a petition written against Wada. And the petition was related
Evil Casa, please mute your mic.
Ma, please, we have to see my FT. Let's collect our phone.
Please mute your mic. Somebody is talking, and
okay, ma'am.
It will get to your turn, please.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, please.
This petition written against the man was as a regard of the petition is Leystone Road, and it was.
You said it was written in Lagos, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So let me tell you this, and maybe it will clear you. If there is a petition or there is a case being investigated in Lagos, and you don't like the way they are handling the case, it is your right.
It was not investigated. It wasn't investigated. Look, my custody has been with Nigerian police since last year June. I have missed 3 of us visa invitations.
Yeah, I'm not understanding him because your voice is sounding somehow. So, and you are not letting me ask
you. You can understand me. Don't let us play to the internet. Don't let us play to the network. Let's take, as in, let's be patient.
I beg everybody in comment section, are you hearing him? Because the thing is like he can't make his points very well. So I'm not understanding him. So please, if you can make your points very well, I want to be nice because you are not getting, you can't even put your points together. That's what I mean.
Okay, man.
So I'll have to drop you. Thank you very much.
Let me send on that 1 minute to put it together to you.
And that drop una Gorexio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All over to all of you now. Well, let's go ahead. Killeri sorry.
Honestly, for me, we can blame Gracie for whatever approach he has taken. But at the same time, right, he has a valid point on the whistleblower. I don't know how he operates in Nigeria, in the Western world, right? And it's also such a sensitive case. By now, right, very dark man will have been invited. I can tell you that much, okay? I don't know how Nigeria handle this kind of situation. They don't need a letter. Very dark man falls into that category of whistleblower. He would have been invited right there on the spot. That's just my take in it there. Okay, we can blame Guresi, whatever he's doing, but if that happens abroad in a sensitive case, and very dark man is running around with this kind of sensitive information at hand, he would have been invited. That's just the truth.
Let me come in. VDM will not sit and fold his hand. And
you're not getting the point.
He's
playing that evidences to us. He's releasing them bit by bit. And I'm telling you, as a working police country, and on the sensitive murder case, he would have been invited. That's just the point.
Sir. First of all, sir, on this voice note we just heard now, I don't see any sense for waiting Grace they try talk. He doesn't have that skills of passing his information to the lady. That's number one. Number two, I get to realize that on this voice note, Gurexi could not accept the fact that, okay, ma'am, see, if you said we should attach documents with evidences, we have done this. When she said you should have done this and this and this, you will say, no, we have done exactly that, and there have not been any response from your department. That would have give that woman a sense of, okay, these people has hold me ransom here. I need to, owe myself well and respond. But instead, he said, okay. Oh, so we have to do this.
All right. Yes. Yeah, let me stop you. Let me stop you right there. You see, it might look like what Grace is saying because we don't like where he is and we don't support some of the things they're doing. The question to the police officer, there are cogent question there that the woman should look into, which is on the side of the whistleblower. You understand? This is their case. Mohbad's case is police case. It's not my case. It's not your case. It's not Guresi's case. Now, Very Dark Man has been out here putting a lot of evidence out there. What are they supposed to do? They are supposed to subpoena Very Dark Man to come up with the evidence that he says he has.
Wait, Mama Susie. Hold on. Say you want to talk about this thing. What it concern us with VDM?
You're not getting the point. It's not about us. It's about the
you are being biased because
am I being biased already?
No. You are being biased.
Am I being biased already?
The police has not done their work here. They are supposed to subpoena
Madam, do you want to go and do VDM job for you?
To stop him further going forward with those evidence that he has. If the police take this case serious, and mind you, I'm surprised that this woman is attending to Mohbad's case today. Everybody can bear me witness. She said that Mohbad's case is not her case, and she's not going to say anything about it. So I'm surprised. How come is she attending to Mohbad's case today? And number two, see, what you brought up this afternoon is none of my business. There's one pattern that is going on in this Mohbad's case. The first Lagos PRO supposed to appear on that channel this week, right?
On Wednesday, yes.
Yes, this
He
week
has been
now,
promoted.
today now, we are
He has been promoted.
So Denny has been promoted. Why is it that all the officers in Lagos on Mohbad's case, when it comes to when things is beginning to change, that we are trying to find our way to Mohbad's case, they will promote them and move them from Lagos State because they don't want them to answer the question. Now, the next person that is going to come, he will tell you, I'm new, in the office.
I'm new, exactly.
Give me time, let me check the case.
Lady Susie, for real.
They know what they are doing. They know who killed Mohbad.
Please do.
Okay. So Aristocrat is here. I'm happy he's up. I think he has more of a legal, background. So please let me ask a question. The question is this. I think last week or so we had discussed, and I was asking a question to say, first things first, we need to know what our options are. I don't care wherever the lawyer is coming from. Let's know what our options are. And before now, I was engaging Aristotle and I was asking to say that, okay, right now, if we get a lawyer or whoever, not if we, whoever gets a lawyer, because I'm not interested, whoever gets a lawyer, the point is, can we know what our options in light of the recommendations of the magistrate? Aristocrat, thank you for correcting me for that word, recommendations of the magistrates, in light of VDM's evidence, in light of every other evidence that have come out, which lawyer can we get that can tell us what our position are? What options do we have? Are we going to win this case? Do we have a case? What can we do? Aristocrat, I'm asking in the barest layman terms. Please take it on and expatiate further, just as you were trying to do earlier. Thank you. Let me mute.
All right. Let me just rule this very quick. You see, I think many a times we know the road, but there are plenty ways that we are going through it. Therefore, we dissipate energy where we shouldn't. Ab initio on this matter, who is supposed to prosecute a murder case in a civilized society? It is the government. And the government comprises of the legal function and the policing function. So in the homicide case of Mohbad, it happened in Lagos State. And Lagos State Police Command is investigating it, while the Lagos State Ministry of Justice is going to prosecute it in the court. Now, these two authorities are doing it on the behalf of the citizens. In other words, they are employees of us all. They are working for the state, and that is the people. Now, in this case is yet to go to court, that you will charge it formally to court to say you want to prosecute an homicide case. The main case is yet to go to court. They are still in the preview of the conclusion of the coroner inquest, which does not give a verdict, but only recommendations. Whatever the coroner has done is not a judgment, as many people always take it. It is a clear recommendation to the judiciary. And a recommendation can be accepted or not accepted. The onus lies on the Attorney General or the Ministry of Justice to take the recommendation of the inquest. However, what is extremely sacrosanct is the investigation report of the Lagos State Nigerian Police Command. Now, in the purview of this case, what should we actually focus on? I've said this since my first day on Justice for Mohbad. People face Nigerian police. It is their job, constitutionally given, according to the 2020 Police Act, according to the 1999 Constitution as amended. It is the responsibility of the police to investigate a matter like this, prosecute it, or send the investigation report to the Ministry of Justice to prosecute for the state. Now, we are still there. The matter is not yet in court. So this is what I think people should be talking about. Inquest is finished. They've passed their recommendation. Investigation is still going on. It's not closed. Now, as a people, we need to find back, retrace our steps. We need to begin to agitate in a clear times, knowing what to request for from the Nigerian police, what you want them to do on this matter. So far, after the inquest, for me, and that is my opinion, The only person that is agitating now is Mr. Yomi. That is what we should be doing. You go on protest, or you write petition or letter of protest demanding the office of the citizen, that is the highest office in a democracy, that police, so far so good, since you took up this case on so date on this matter that you regarded as homicide, we can see from the recommendation of the inquest, from your own investigation, that you have not done justice to the investigation. Therefore, in this area, we demand as citizens that you, Lagos State Police Force, should focus on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas and ensure that you leave no stone unturned, and give the report to us as citizens, because we are charging you to do that, and copy all other auxiliary authorities that should. Yes, this should be our responsibility, because number one, this case is not in court yet. Whatever case they took the court, they are here to be prosecuting the death of Mohbad, which is our business, not DNA. DNA, it is not our business. It's a family business. All the royalty of Mohbad is not our business. It is their business. But our business is something that has to do with crime. Now, if we want clarity, and that was why I asked the question, what is the objective, what is the aim? You can now engage a lawyer to guide us appropriately by analyzing the case from beginning till now, and analyze it and put it in a concise document and send it to those right authority, and we begin to engage, demanding from the police and the Lagos State government to ensure they do. I think that should be our major concern. And it should not be about contributing money. What are you contributing money? What do you want to contribute money on? You want to, what for what? If you want to contribute money, it will, when you get the lawyer, maybe it will engage the lawyer. When you engage the lawyer, we give you a formal legal advice. That is why you are consulting as a consultant. They will do everything. You can pay them for that service. And you begin to do it and have specific demands, not vague, not just go and investigate. No. Secondly, I hear people saying there are new evidence. If there are new evidence, it will also be stated in those. And those demands will go. It is those demands now that the public should be engaging on, discussing on, dragging the police on. Thank God that Udain has now been promoted to federal. It means you can engage him fully, even at federal level, or Lagos State matter, and engage the current person, because the investigation of Mohbad is still residual with Lagos State Police Command. It is not a federal crime. It is a state crime. Once we understand this jurisdiction, we focus on it, and I think that is where the public should focus. Public should have one aim, and the aim is that as public, we are holding government, and in effect, the police responsible to do their duty, and it is our right to do so in a democracy. Simple and short. Thank you very much. That is my opinion, and I think that is what I feel people should focus on, not on discussion from one group or the other. You have no business with those. If at the end of, if during investigation, all this thing from group comes in as filler for police to do that, they should do it. Ours, we don't care whether the drainage is blocked or not. Leave the environmental people to pack it and go and deposit it where they should. It should not be our headache. Your headache is to call them to do it and hold them responsible. Thank you very much. And I hope I've answered the question holistically.
Thank you. Yes, you have. That's the word, holistically. Thank you. So, please, in light of what he said, let's discuss what I can.
Clap for my boo. Clap for my boo.
Please do that. Where is he? What I did there?
Where you supposed to clap? You know go clap. When you not supposed to clap, now you go clap.
I go
Oh,
clap.
somebody
I
did
go
there.
clap.
Maybe it's
Well
not
said,
there.
my boo. Thank you, my boo.
So, Aristocrat, thank you so much. Thank you. That was really good. So let me just pick up a point I picked up there. You said that if we're getting a lawyer, the lawyer is basically coming up to maybe to put all our cases together and the focus, if I understand.
To put us through on how to go, how to write the letter and make it coincide, not story that touch. You need to demand for something.
Okay, so that means to actually put our demands in a proper way, correct?
Yes. So a lawyer will come in as a consultant on this matter after due analysis.
That's true. That makes sense. And then the focus you said is the police to do a proper investigation. Am I correct?
The police response. You see, in all this thing, we all know say police don't mess up. We as people, now police noise we suppose they shout. No other person. If police do their job, they will take the right investigation to court. If at the end of the day, the case is what it is now, at least all of us will see that it is. We are demanding for forensic, demanding for plenty things. Let police do them and show us that they've done it. He who wants equity must come with clean hands. So for me, that is how we should be behaving. Until we as a public, we have one voice. Ignore the sentiment. Ignore Baba Shubu. That is not our business. For me, actually, that should not be our business. Our business is, Mr. Police, do your job. Do it well. When it is time for Lagos State Judiciary, we will face them because they are yet to go to court. Until they go to court, we will face them too. And we will get lawyers that will be advising us and we will be discussing it. So that whenever we are discussing like this, we are not discussing ferries. We are not discussing beer parlor souping or anything. No, we are discussing facts that when police hear, they will say, these people don't organize, so they don't catch us. So that is what we'll be demanding from them.
Okay, so can I ask one more?
Sorry, can I ask a question based on what you said?
Okay.
Yes, Lizzie.
All right, so earlier on, I was suggesting Bankole and Smith. So how can we approach, I don't know if I'm asking the right question. Do you think all you've just said is possible for us to go back to Bankole and Smith and get this done?
Let me give it to you like this. I don't want us to be fixated. If I were to be Bankole and Smith, I will not take your case. I won't take it. I'm just being honest. And I don't want to be. In Nigeria, we have over 100,000 lawyers. In Nigeria today, we have over 100,000 lawyers. And we need a grounded lawyer and a lawyer activist who will look at this case from a fresh perspective. And I'm saying this so that it can help us. Bankole and Smith is vested in this case. Every other lawyer that we've engaged are vested. Pick a lawyer with a fresh eye. This is the matter. We give you 1 month to analyze this case and give us your... You see, from that end, even we will go see how we be. Then we will have vetted our lawyers. It will not be a lawyer that once upon a time is a lawyer for this, that we can now come and say, no, they have compromised. We will look at lawyers that we know they run their shit and they are, activist lawyer, so that we give them the case. They look at it from a fresh perspective. When you get people to look at the matter from a fresh perspective, you will get a better result.
Based on the decision of Bankole and Smith, I strongly disagree on that. Because at the end of the day...
Richie, wait.
Slightly disagree on that.
Richie, like I said, It's my opinion. She just asked me a question. I said, if I were to be Bankole and Smith, I will not take it. Why? Because I'm already vested. At this case, in this matter, my people, there are, in life, there are times because you are used to a matter, you are not seeing it from special perspective. If you want to win, you go all out. If you want to win, you look at things from different views. So that you might see that maybe what you took to the lawyer is not actually the answer. Maybe they will be able to give you fresh perspective. That is a winning mentality. But when you are still up with those who are running it before, they will still be doing the same thing. Not that you will not do something, but I'm thinking from a way of a winner. If you want to win,
aristocrat, you know I like action. Now let me ask you another question. Then I will just leave. So now with all these and this suggestion, how much do you think it might cost the public to get a good lawyer that is ready for us, that understand our shenanigans, that you understand? How much do you think?
Why that question is important, but it is not an important question as well. Don't ever put money in front. The money should not be your headache. What should be your headache is this. Do we even have a local standing in this matter? Do you have a local standing? Do you have a point? Do you have room to exist and put your mouth in this matter? That should be the first thing. So when you go to a lawyer as a consultant and the lawyer has analyzed for you, if the lawyer says, okay, go and bring 5 million naira, I will analyze the case, you negotiate it to 3 million, it takes it. His job is determined. Look at this case from beginning, all material available. Look at it, this is it. Tell us what is our local standing. If they now tell you your local standing and you agree, you can now talk about if we engage you. Now, don't forget, I said Lagos State Government Judiciary is the one that will prosecute this matter. So why do you need a lawyer to go to court? You don't need it because the state is doing it. Number one, except you want to go and support government. But in this case, we are going for the root. What is the root of this case? A thorough investigation. So that when you go to court, you will have evidences to prosecute any suspect. And you are now dealing with an authority, an institution which is the police. So you need a lawyer that is grounded, that understands the responsibility of the police, and in a case such as this, that these are what and what you should do, and how to demand for it, and what to ask for, and how to follow up. That is what is very important. So the lawyer is going to stand as a counsel, and it will be good to work with NGOs as well, because under that NGO, you are working under the auspices of a corporate entity, not just anybody. But of course, if a lawyer says, a lawyer just sued, what's the name? Sowolu, that I read in the newspaper. An individual can sue a government. But when you go to court, they will ask you, do you have a local standing? Does it have any impact in you that you are suing? If it does, they will prosecute it. If it don't, they throw out the case. But in this case, this is a constitutional matter as much as it's an investigative matter, because we are challenging and holding the Nigerian police accountable for a shoddy job. So we are working on the verge of criminal investigation and constitutional responsibility. Therefore, you need a lawyer that understands the granular of constitution, that understands the granular of criminal prosecution, that will come and look at it and give an holistic way out. Then when you look at it, it will tell you we have something to do. That is working smart and not working hard.
Okay, aristocrat.
I've answered well as well.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Let me understand.
Hold it. I don't want to lose my...
No, I don't drag submission with anybody. So, aristocrat, if I'm...
Finally, the first question, now listen, you don't ask major person. That's okay, continue.
Don't worry. Question now.
But I want to understand what you are saying. So what you are saying is that, first of all, we need to consult a lawyer. Is that what you are saying? Then we proceed from there.
We need you see, at this level,
Aristocrat,
you need
wait,
lawyer
who are we?
to guide what you need to do. And I said, if you have to do that, we should bring ourselves under the auspices of a corporate entity that they will be dealing with. So when the lawyer is talking, the lawyer will say, I'm the counsel to this organization, and my people are demanding this, and also on behalf of the Nigerian public. You get what I mean? So, but at the same time, Susie can get a lawyer for herself, and the lawyer can do the same thing. Then the lawyer will say, on behalf of Susie for Justice TV Empire, I know of this case. As a citizen of Nigeria, I send my lawyer to challenge the police, and it will be granted, because as a citizen, you have the right to demand for police to do their job when you feel they are not doing it well, constitutionally. So the lawyer must represent an entity. It is either a person that has a full name, legal name, or a corporate entity like an NGO.
Yep, that's what we've been discussing before. Yes, but the only thing I just I need to add to that is when you said to get a new lawyer. Yes, if by all means, if probably wants to go like that. But if I'm working on a project and I have a deadline and all that, I rather prefer somebody who has worked on the project before. I'm ready to pay that person a little bit more to get him on board on the project. Yeah, that's the way we should do.
Okay. Yeah, but
So my question, Aristocrat.
Susan wants to ask a question, please.
Just a second, Richie. If I understand what Aristocrat was saying, I think from a fresh perspective, that's where he's coming from. Like somebody else who looks at it from a bird's eye view, which is not bad. But anyway, either still. Right, Susan, continue. Carry on.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aristo. Yeah. You see, what she has said is what we've been debating since morning, because we are not lawyers, they won't listen to us. Now, on the issue of Bankole and Smith, can't we gamble it and approach them first? Let them turn us down.
No. Susie, I didn't say you shouldn't. I only said if I were to be Bankole and Smith. You know why I say so? Una don't drag my name anyhow. I don't go do anything with Una. Because any respect, Boboyi. So I will not deal with you. That is me. That is me for my profession. Because
another question for you.
So that is me. No. I said if I were to be Bankole and Smith, I will not. I said if I were to be. But it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop for you to approach them. If you approach them and they say they are ready to be involved in it, you understand what I mean? Susan, you know how we run it now, so don't worry.
Yeah. I do. So now I'm going to
approach them with a great deal of apology.
I'm going to throw Aristocrat under the bus, because it looks like majority
respect now.
Yeah, so in majority of us, our energy was gone before now, but we pick up our energy again. Aristocrat, I'm going to throw you under the bus. While we are trying to see how
a boss cannot kill me, except you throw me on that plane.
The trailer.
Like one.
While we are working to see how we can get Bankole and Smith on board again, please, on behalf of everybody here, can you look for another lawyer that you think is capable? Which I know in Nigeria right now, Mohbad's case is only a few people that can take it. So let me throw you under the bus and give you that assignment. Can we do that?
No.
Why?
I won't take it.
Are you still in this case?
Sincerely, I won't take it. I rather be. Wait, Susie. You know, Ab initio. I'm a ghost. Ab initio, I'm a ghost. And I like to go back to the ghost. However, if I'm to do anything, make me talk.
Okay.
Behind the camera.
I got you.
But
all right, guys. We're going to talk behind the camera, and I'll bring the result out for you guys. We need to pick up our energy.
Behind the
Forget what
X-ray
has happened
camera,
from the past.
X-ray eyes.
Yes.
Aristocrat.
Yes.
Do you hear that?
Let's forget what has happened from the past. We need to win this fight. If we don't win this fight, it's going to be a poke on our faces, on our eyes. So we've all hurt each other, said all bad things against each other before now. We had to put this behind the scene. We need to pick up this battle. This is our battle. We are the citizens. You people know where I stand with the government on this case, especially the Nigerian police force. We are being deceived by these people, and we need to pick up the fight with them. I'm ready, like I said the last time, I'm ready to go all the way to the ECOWAS court on Mohbad's case. And we're going to need our self-support. We need support from each other. We're going to go all the way, please. So thank you, everybody. Aristo, we'll see.
Let me just drop this.
Yeah.
You see, in the now, in my own humble opinion, the only person that have started this thing on a right trajectory, on a new page, is Yomi. Everybody, those who have been listening to me, you know my point about Yomi. I'm not aligned with everything he does, but I've always said it. If Yomi is to go into activism, I align with him. And he has done it very well. Even if he did it for a day, he has done it very well. What I think, and he's just asking questions, demanding for justice. That is all. Now, what people should also be thinking is, how can this be done better? Very civil. He did it in a very civil way. I'm very sure he went to the police and is there. I saw one video like that, they cut out, police truck was stationed. He did it peacefully. And I think that is how we should do it. That is what citizens do. And let us support ourselves regarding those. But every other thing, me, I'm not interested in all those. But asking this kind of thing that he's doing, I really support him. And I think he's the person that is doing that. So we all need to look at, you might not join him, but what else can you do to demand from the authority? Our job is to hold authority accountable and demand for our right, and it will be best. And also, maybe I'm getting softer. I don't think people should be attacking Baba Mohbad or anything. No. All of us, look away. Whatever Baba Mohbad is doing, look away from it. What we all should be focusing on is, we don't have business with Baba Mohbad or any other person. We deal with the people that should have business with all of them. And tell those people to do their job. Engage them. We can even demand for an appointment with the commissioner of police. We want to engage you. Tell us, as citizens, brief us where you have gotten to. Tell us, and we will tell you our own view. And we will have a channel of communication. At the end of the day, if they have to rearrest everybody rearrestable, it is their job to do that. But we are giving them the power as citizens to go and do what is there. If they don't do it, we drag them. That is how we should act. We go for the big fish. Go for the roots. Don't go for the branches. And God will help us all. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
All right. What a good.
Silent like that.
What a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Are you guys digesting everything? Because everybody is silent.
No. Like I said, there's this is all what we've been discussing before. It just came to structure it. This is the way things should be done. In terms of
yep.
Better,
I think now everybody understands exactly where we are heading.
So which is a nice thing. But yeah, by all means, if you're thinking of getting a new lawyer, yes. But for me, I pray that Bankole and Smith are happy with their passion, to get back on board on this case because they have a wealth of knowledge. They've handled cases on a high profile like that, like this before, and at the same time, they kind of know inside out of the case, so which will help to speed up whatever that's going to happen or whatever that's happening. I'm sure they're not completely novice. They might be quiet, not doing anything. I'm sure they're reading up newspaper or maybe on TikTok. You never know. Just listen to whatever that's been discussed and all that. Because of their interest, initially. And I don't think their interest were them, even though they were disappointed. But I believe that they can still, if we have luck, still listen to the public as public demand. That's the way I see it. But yes, at the same time, we can always get a new lawyer. It's not a bad thing, And then on the other things that we were discussing before, I strongly believe that the police should have summoned Very Dark Man by now, to kind of just have a tete-a-tete with him. That okay, and he shows what we've got, because a case that's quite high sensitive, even the one that's less sensitive, they went and arrested him in the bank, and then brought him up for questioning. So I don't see anything that's different. I like what he's doing, but the police they tend to turn a blind eye to it, whether you want to believe it or not. They gave it a cold shoulder. Maybe that will go away. That's the expectation. So it's not like we wait until Very Dark Man start writing petition. It shouldn't be like that, to be honest. That's the way I see it. So thank you.
So,
Benita, you said Kibide was kidnapped, not arrested. At the end of the day, he walked out of the police station.
He just commented what I was even saying. Is there any petition? Is there anything written? Is there any case that they are treating as a murder case? I still keep saying this thing, and I'm saying it again. Because if we remember now, even the inquest, they ruled out homicide. And that's what I'm saying. Is there anything concerning kind of like a suspicious murder case? If they are trying to talk on normal, he went to drink tea, he slept and did not wake up kind of thing, they will not go and be calling VDM. And one thing is this, most of what VDM played, right? People who understand the justice and are really keen into it, obviously, understand the depth of those messages. But people who don't want to treat the case as a murder case, they will just look at it that, okay, VDM is fighting his own battle. And they will not bother moving to talk to VDM. So, is the case really a case of suspicious murder case? Has it been reported? Many video evidence is still there online that can still be used. So that's what I just thought to add.
Nay. It's the same Nigerian police, right?
Yeah.
That give us a press conference that says Mohbad's case is homicide. Yes. So now, to ask your question, the inquest court has ruled it out that there's no foul play. Now, we are still going to go back to the Nigerian police. How? How do they arrive on all those things they told us? The amount of the way they describe that Mohbad bleed, that's not a natural death.
Yeah.
So, we're going to use their word against them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we need to say no to that recommendation. How do we come about it? That's the problem. We have quite a lot to challenge the police with. Quite a lot.
Mm. I agree with you.
the police are working towards one goal, and the public are working towards a different goal. So, and they'll try everything to say, with the way they're looking at it, that it's going to be negligence as opposed to be homicide, right? But we have so many gaps, right? And so many stories coming out of the CTC and all that hasn't been properly looked at. Those things can be revisited and asked questions in the court, right? That the handling of the investigation is in shambles. They didn't do the proper thing. Up until now, no phone forensic. They just say, okay, well, we don't need phone forensic because we are the nurse, right? That's what they wanted to say, right? But when you look at all the nurse story, that is not even coherent. It's incoherent. So that's a concern right there. The timing are not sequential. It's not right when you look at the time. So you want to tell me the police wouldn't know that? Hang on a minute. This time it's not in sequence with what you guys are saying. You are talking two different things entirely. I mean, I don't have to do the job of the police for them. They're well trained, most actually the investigation, the CID, the criminal investigation department have a proper professional people that knows what to do. So they're pushing it to one corner. And that's another question I wanted to ask people here. Is it true that Baba Mohbad actually went to Abuja to say that he doesn't want the case in Abuja? Or maybe just a rumor?
We heard it allegedly, as we heard online.
I don't know about him saying he don't want the case, but I know he was in Abuja with the IG. Okay, that's answer. I don't know whether he said he don't want the case in Abuja, but he was in Abuja with the IG of police.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, I guess only Baba Mohbad alone can answer that. Okay.
Sorry for your question. According to Yinka, she said it here. So I will quote her. She said it that that is what Baba Mohbad said. And she still said it in Papariano's platform today. You people should go continue now. I'm eating. Please, oh, I'm hungry. I'm eating.
Bon appetit.
Okay, you don't try. How many hours? So that 10 hours. You don't try.
I mean, could go sleep.
So,
Make I go watch my Chinese movie. I want to watch my Chinese movie. We'll come talk. Our brain needs to rest as well.
Rich, you see,
I need to watch my Chinese movie, I think.
my big concern is this: when the case, this is the pattern of the Nigerian police force anymore. Is a pattern of Nigerian police force on mobile case, and that is the reason why Susie, will public and accuse Nigerian police and ask them question: what do they know about Mohbad's death? Who are they protecting? Now, it's becoming a pattern. This is the second time somebody that is an officer that is deeply involved in Mohbad's case. When you see that the case is beginning to look, seriousness is beginning to come into the case to crack something, before you know, they will move the officers and promote the officers and move the person from Lagos. So our focus should be focused, not Lagos State Police as a whole, Nigerian police as a whole. What did the IG of Nigerian Police Force, the chief in command of Nigerian Police Force, what did he know about Mohbad's death? Because this is his office. All these people is under him. What did he know? We don't need to be afraid of them. Our money, our taxpayers' money is what they use in paying these people. So we need to ask them questions. What do they know? Not Baba Mohbad like aristocrats say. We shouldn't pay when the real thing happened and Baba Mohbad is in this shit. Let him go down for it. So we should focus on the Nigerian police force. It's becoming a pattern. What do they know? That's the question we should keep asking them now. Please. It's becoming a pattern. He is supposed to be with us on Josephine's platform this week. Suddenly he had a meeting. He didn't come up. The woman was frustrated. Now today we heard, oh, he's been promoted and moved from Lagos to Abuja. What do they know? What are they running for? What are they hiding? What are they hiding? That's the question we should ask.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but yeah, we focus on the fight. That's what I would say. Mm-hmm. But it would be nice to know that on this side of the fence, like what we've been discussing, and what's being said, and the way forward. Yes, I'm looking towards that. Yeah, I'll see what happens. How we can push this thing forward. So now, the first approach is to get a lawyer. Remember that goes back to the question I was asking before. That okay, that with Lady Aries and Yomi, that Keskesh came to answer that okay, so it'll be an individual lawyer. And look at what the way Aristocrat mentioned it. Are you saying the lawyer will be using the same thing, the same approach, or just one single lawyer? If I may ask.
What was your question? I'm sorry, I just finished eating now. Please make I not go die because of this case. And the father they insult us. I beg, and they are busy there. The dogs are busy there dragging me. So let me not go and kill myself before the case will even get justice. Let me eat, I beg. So yes, I'm okay now. So what are you saying? 007 Richie. What was your question? Is he there? Please, what are you guys saying?
Question. Sorry, I didn't listen to that. I didn't catch that. I didn't catch it. Sorry.
Yeah, I said, what were you saying? I thought you asked a question.
No, I said when Aristocrat came to structure the approach, put things the way it should be done. And he mentioned specifically about the lawyer, right? So now, if those two individuals are having separate lawyers, how do you want to handle that situation? I asked you that question before, remember?
Okay, if they have separate, I know one lawyer can work for these people, but because they are not agreeing, so that made it impossible for
one lawyer. How do you know they're not agreeing? How do you know they're not agreeing?
I've tried it yesterday. It's not working. So
But
let's not even
Petkej,
go there.
remember, Yomi said he's got his own lawyer, his own NGO lawyer, and he's not ready. He said he's not ready to bring his lawyer to the public.
So I'm not. Nobody
you understand?
You should even bring lawyer to public. It's like you people are not even getting what we are saying.
We get it. It's like Yomi doesn't want his lawyer to get involved. That's it. Like
so now what it seems like is they don't want. I don't know if any of Yomi